We are live, and today I'm going to be covering why clean eating is holding you back from boosting your energy levels and actually improving your ability to lose fat. I'm going to be covering what you should be focusing on and why clean eating could potentially be holding you back, and how it held me back for certainly a number of years when it comes to getting in shape. Now, this is, of course, maybe contrary to popular belief in terms of clean eating and getting in shape. So, how do you get around this? Well, firstly, my name's Andrew Marsham. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm the CEO and founder of the Fat Loss Forever program. We've helped over 400 9-to-5ers lose fat, boost their energy levels, and get in the best shape of their life over the last few years through our online fitness coaching. Now, I'm here to give you just a no bullshit approach when it comes to health and fitness and getting in shape. I will tell you as it is, I'm a very straight up guy, and I like to get to the point. So, this is what most people tend to gravitate towards when they go on a diet. Or you may have experienced this in the past. You hop on the clean eating bandwagon. You're going to cut out X, Y, and Z. You're going to eat clean, clean, clean all week. And then, you're going to start again every single Monday. This is the reality of what happens with clean eating. Now, let me put it simply. Fat loss equals calorie deficit. Now, most people are aware of this to some level. There are people out there who claim this is not the case. They are full of shit. Simple. Calorie deficit is what we're looking to create. Now, how you create a calorie deficit that is enjoyable, sustainable, and is something you can actually stick to long term is a completely different ballgame. But what we have to look at is, well, how can we create a calorie deficit? So secondly, we have to look at this, and this could be, let's say this is the clean eating approach. Let me give it a different color here. So this is the clean eating approach. So we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, if you eat clean, let's say you eat really, really clean during the week, and you're a male, you're looking to lose maybe 20, 30 pounds. You're sitting about 220 pounds, 100 kilos right now. And your calories come in at, let's say, maybe 1,800. You're eating really clean, and you're coming in at roughly 1,800 calories on average Monday to Thursday. Because we all know the weekend starts on a Friday afternoon. So what then happens the rest of the weekend? Now, sometimes you might get back on track and you're maybe 1,800 again on the Sunday. But what happens this Friday, Saturday? If you're anything like me, this Friday, Saturday becomes 4,000 and 4,000 as well. You're drinking, you're eating, you're binging almost. I have eaten to the point twice with clean eating to being sick. I would eat clean on these days here. So I would restrict, almost under restricting. And it would get to the point, no, that should be this here. It would get to the point at the weekend where I couldn't really contain myself. And here I would completely blow out. And this would sometimes honestly spill into Sunday as well. This could probably be 3,000 sometimes as well. So if you look at now the total number of calories that are being consumed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13, 13, 8, 14, 6, 15, 4, 16, 2, 17,000-ish calories on a weekly basis with clean eating. Whereas I tend to look at something, and we tend to use something called flexible nutrition. Now, this means, Jesus, my writing is so bad. This means that flexible, that's better, nutrition. Now, if we then look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and take the approach of we can incorporate maybe some foods we enjoy, some things we actually like chocolate, sweets, things like that. If you're anything like me, I would maybe space the calories out this way. So I would potentially give myself 2,000 here. So I'm actually having slightly more calories throughout the course of the week. I may give myself 3,000 here, 3,000 here, and then 2,000 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. So that's actually 16,000 calories. So you tend to be, and this was with 1,800 here. So this 17,000, it could really be, let's say, 8,200 or something along those lines. But that's a difference then of 2,500 calories. Now that's going to add up. But I've consumed it more during the week, and I've really built in a buffer here anyway. But because I'm eating more during the week and I'm tending to eat more foods that I actually enjoy and work towards actually building in foods that I genuinely like throughout the week, my cravings for foods in these days is far less. So then overall, I'm able to lose more body fat. I'm able to eat more of the foods I actually enjoy and able to stick to the plan. Because ultimately, if you want to lose fat, you have to be able to stick to a plan. You have to be able to stick to something for a long period of time. I don't know what I was going for there. Long period of time. Essentially, if you want to lose fat and lose fat once, you have to create a process that allows you to become the person who does that process. So if the process is enjoyable, sustainable, and drives results, you never need to worry about losing fat again, because these three things mean you are now the person who does X, Y, and Z. You do a certain number of steps, you eat a certain way, you train and exercise and work out a certain way. So how is clean eating holding you back? Well, clean eating is potentially putting you into a caloric surplus, meaning you're actually gaining weight. So again, if you're completely uncontrolled on weekends, I can easily put away 4,000 or 5,000 calories without touching the sides. If you start to include alcohol and things like that as well in this, these numbers can get ridiculously high. And because you're so deprived or so starved from during the week, then it almost becomes impossible to contain yourself. As I said, I have genuinely threw up until I was sick multiple times. The worst part is I kept eating once I had thrown up. So that tells you enough about my eating history. Now, if you look at the flexible nutrition part, well, if I spread my calories out, I actually eat things I enjoy, I give myself a little more room during the week, then potentially I'm going to do better long term. Now, how do you boost your energy and lose fat? Well, you have to create a calorie deficit. So we've kind of identified where the clean eating part could go wrong here. So it could be going wrong in that you're eating far too many calories at the weekend because of lack of control. And that can happen to any human being. And I see this happen to dozens and dozens and dozens of people on a daily and weekly basis. They lose control at the weekends. They go back to clean eating Monday to Friday or Monday to halfway through Thursday. And then Friday afternoon, Saturday and Sunday, it's no holds barred. It's eat anything and everything in sight. The seafood diet. And that is seafood and eat it. That's the seafood diet. And I've seen a lot of people reach out or get to this point. Now, flexibility and sustainability is key. So that's why we use flexible dieting. Now, when it comes to boosting energy, the biggest factor in you boosting your energy levels is going to be body weight down. If you're carrying about, imagine you're carrying about a 20 pound or 10 kg dumbbell strapped to your back all day. How are you going to feel? Do you think you're going to be more or less tired at the end of the day? Of course, you're going to be more tired. You're going to be exhausted. So weight loss is one of the biggest drivers of improved energy. Yes, food choice and things like that's going to come in. Making sure you're hydrated, getting plenty of sleep. But this is going to have the biggest bottom line impact on your energy levels day to day. If you want to be more focused, if you want to be more productive, if you want to perform at a higher level, then you have to get down to a healthy body fat if you want to be optimal. If you don't want to be optimal, fine. You're in the wrong call and you should just fucking remove me as a friend or connection or whatever. But the reality is, if you want to perform at your best, you have to be lean, you have to be fit, you have to be healthy, hydrated, well rested. And when you do all of those things, the weight loss is inevitable. Weight loss comes as a byproduct of sticking to a process that gets results. Your sleep, your stress, your nutrition, they all play into one. I'm not doing myself any favors with this, right? But sleep, stress, nutrition, training, exercise, they all play into one in you becoming a better human being. So if you want to become a better human being, then by default, you will get leaner. And by getting leaner, you will drastically increase your energy and ability to output. And this is a circle that feeds itself, because if you have more energy, well, you're more likely to be more active, to train harder, to encourage yourself. It's a self-reinforcing circle. But if you're out of routine, if you're out of cycle at the moment, you're low on energy, you're lacking the motivation, you're lethargic, it's so hard to get going. The important part is that you do get going. And if you need some help getting going, well, why not grab my completely free daily health checklist for 9-to-5ers? It contains 7 little-known daily non-negotiables to lose fat, boost energy, and optimize your health and performance. Just comment the word guide below, and I'll drop you that across completely free if you would like a copy. But at the end of the day, if you want to get results, if you want to boost your energy, and if you want to get the most out of life, clean eating is not always the answer. In fact, it's very rarely the answer, in my opinion. Can it work for some people? 100%. Does it work for me? No. Does it work for the vast majority of the people that we have helped? No. If you can eat like a monk and you don't need to cave into temptation and you have the best self-control in the world, fantastic. But you wouldn't be watching this webinar if you did. So hopefully you enjoyed this call. I will be doing these every Monday. The time may fluctuate as I'm in different time zones. It will be the same time next week. So if you are watching back here, it will be 3 p.m. Eastern time or 8 p.m. GMT. Which is 8 p.m. GMT. Would love to see you on next week. If you enjoyed the call, leave a comment below. Let me know what you took from it most, one thing you're going to implement. And if you're looking for some help losing fat, getting fit, optimizing your health and performance in less than 4 hours each week, just DM me with the words get fit, and I'll send you some details of how our program could potentially help you out moving forward into 2022. If not, hope you enjoyed the call and see you all in the next one.